Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi-Fi! You missed the Labubu unboxing. This is so sad. It's the My Boo Boo, the Mylin Labubu. This is Mylin. They've been Labubu-ified.
Oh God!
And below the Labubu,
Why is the
this...
why does the Labubu have greater status and position than I do?
Fi sent me the Labubu. It's very sad that he missed the unboxing.
Oh no!
But here, below the Labubu, with a greater sense of status, look, I can give you head pats. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I would love to. Hello everyone, my name is Maximilian Archambault, former butler turned VTuber, and I have been very kindly invited on by Sai today, and I'm slightly nervous and very excited simultaneously.
You're gonna do great. You're wonderful. We met at Vexpo,
Yep.
and we became friends after hours and hours of shared trauma and queues together. So
wasn't it basically that we went from the 2-hour queue to see Matara Khan, and then immediately straight into the queue for the concert?
Yep. Was it only 2 hours? I feel like it was longer than 2 hours.
Well, okay, you were already there when I got there, so maybe you were there longer than 2 hours.
I was there for longer than 2 hours. I'm pretty sure that I joined the queue at 5, and then
we didn't get to see
finally
her until
got to her
8.
at like 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went straight into the concert that started at 9.
Yeah.
And spent half an hour in that queue too.
Yeah. Jesus. That's the first time I went to a convention that actually had, like, I had a plan, but I didn't factor all of the queue time into that plan.
That is such a mood. I was the same. I was like, I'm going to go around here, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go to this like thingy and this panel, and then I just didn't get to do half of it because I ended up a large chunk of time in the Matara Khan queue, and then another large chunk of time in the Rin Penrose queue.
Oh God, I bet that was awful as well.
You know what? It was fine both times because I had nice people with me.
Aww.
You know, I could hang out with you in the Matara Khan queue, and in the Rin Penrose queue, I ended up standing next to like a former Rin Penrose clipper, who I am now talking to about editing for me. So, you know.
The allegations continue!
Look, all I'm saying is he knows a certain sense of humor, okay?
I love the little owl.
Each of them have a letter associated with them. Did you see the letter? Yeah, the letter was question mark, and it's got the question mark cutie mark on its butt.
What the fuck?
I don't know if people can see that. There's a question mark.
Yeah, I have a fucking question mark. What the hell is that thing?
It's a Labubu.
Yeah, I know, but what is that? Why?
What do you mean, why? It's a Labubu.
Creature. That's an absolute specimen.
I like how the closer it gets, the worse the lighting gets.
That's because
it's horrifying.
That's because it's like eclipsing the light. It is fucking the aura on this thing. It needs to be studied.
It's just a little guy.
Yeah, that's what they all said.
It's Dave, the Labubu from Birmingham.
Okay, I'm glad that you also default to the name Dave things.
Everything is Dave.
It's
everything is Dave or John.
Derek is a good one.
Derek's a pretty good one.
If I ever get a pet, whatever the pet is, and regardless of gender, its name will be Dave. Sorry, Derek.
I love that so much. Why not both? Double barrel.
Derek, Dave, Archambault. Yeah, sure.
Exactly. Excellent. It's perfect. It's a question mark because you're a psychologist. I get it. That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
That ties in.
Yeah. Mylin said they love your little owl. Oh, we haven't done shared chat. My bad.
Uh-oh.
My bad.
That's all right. My chat doesn't normally do anything, so that's fine. But yes, the owl's name is Mr.
my invite on Twitch.tuvalu.
Ah! The owl's name is Mr. Pebbles.
I love that.
He was designed by a friend.
Where did you go? Oh, there you are. I swear you were on it earlier. There we go. We share the chat. Everyone be nice.
You must love me.
Yes. And if you don't, Dave will find you, and he will commit atrocities.
In the name of his unholy lord.
Indeed. Okay, I understand the shared chat. You don't need to tell me shared chat stuff. Thank you. I'd like to actually see the chat. Thank you. Very good. Okay. Cool. So.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this over into the center screen because I'm gonna give myself a crick neck if I stare at the other monitor for too long.
Yes, do not do that. Position important.
Ergonomics.
Taco Meowsix, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the research participation.
Taco! That's
welcome.
That's a friend of mine. He's a VTuber as well.
Let's go! Would you like the thing to be spin?
Yes. Spin that thing.
The spinny thing.
There we go.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, all is right with the world. Balance restored.
Hello. All is good. We have outweighed the Labubu. So, zine.
Yes. Paper.
We need to stay somewhat on topic because I know what we're like. We will just end up talking and we will never do anything zine related. So, the topic for today's zine is autism TM.
Yes.
That's it. That's the topic. So I was thinking maybe we can do some stuff. We could do some stuff around your personal experiences, or we can do some stuff around VTubing specifically and how your autism and the VTubing. Oh, we should probably actually properly give you an introduction. Actually, would you like to say hello?
I already did.
Have you done this already?
Yeah, I did my introduction earlier.
What do you do normally on stream?
Video games.
Which ones?
Oh God. Where's Steam?
I know you've been playing Kerbal Space Program recently, right?
Well, it's funny. Kerbal Space Program is one of those games that I refer to as like a Halley's Comet kind of game, which is fitting given the nature of the game. In that it kind of enters my life for a short period of time, and I obsessively play it, and then I stop playing it for like fucking ages, and then it comes back again later. So the last time I played this was actually right around when I started VTubing, which was 4.5 years ago.
Wow.
I was playing it then I stopped, and then I've started again. But I was playing it when, I think the first time I played it was the second to last update before it became paid. So it was still free when I first played it. And it was literally like 5 parts, and the rocket just basically goes up. And that was kind of it. Yeah. And now it's got, ludicrous amounts of other stuff in it, and the modding community has completely run away with it because there's whole shenanigans with the sequel and how that fell apart.
Yes, number 2, yes. Yeah, we don't talk about KSP2.
Blech. Rip in pieces.
Rip in peace. You also play Uma Musume.
Too much. I was disturbed to find out earlier today that Uma Musume, coming out 6 months ago, is now my 4th most played Steam game ever.
I don't think that's disturbing. I think that's completely understandable. I haven't done my daily login bonus. Okay.
Get your logins, but yeah, I'm at I'm at 1,055 hours on Uma Musume now, and it came out in July.
Gamer.
The only thing I knew about you before this was that was what I play, because whenever you see me in Size Discord, no! Discord's giving me away. Fuck.
Yeah, but Mylan's no better. They're saying that, but they're no better.
Oh, so it's a case of takes one to know one then.
Welcome in, Yosef. Hello. Thank you for the lab safety register check-in. Yeah. That's you guys.
Yeah, pretty much. And we're slowly but surely dragging you in as well.
It's true. I do get the appeal. The 7 hours that I was on stream the other day, I didn't realize I'd been on stream for 7 hours. I say the other day, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
It was literally yesterday.
I was meant to stream yesterday, and I straight up cancelled my stream so I could sit and watch you play Uma Musume.
That's so funny. That's amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's
you like Uma Musume?
Problem. Yes, I do.
You've gone back to a little bit of Kerbal Space Program.
Yes.
Am I right in thinking you sometimes also do like 3D modeling on stream?
Yes, and that's also thanks to another video game, which is currently my most played video game on record for anything, which is Nebulous Fleet Command, which is a 3D space strategy game, which uses sort of relatively realistic electronic warfare and sensors calculations because the lead developer was a former US Navy radar operator, sensors operator. So she implemented a lot of her experience in the Navy to make a space combat game. And I loved it. I loved it so much, I literally taught myself how to do 3D modeling so I could make spaceships for the game.
I love that so much. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for the 3-stream streak, Yesathoth. Thank you.
Wow.
Yes. So, clearly you play a lot of games, and a lot of the games are part of your VTubing.
They
and
are,
you've also taken up additional hobbies in relation to your games.
Yes.
Well, I assume actually, is VTubing one of them? Like, did you start VTubing because of games, or was it that like you got into VTubing separately and the two just kind of meshed together?
Well, I mean, I've been playing video games since I was 2 years old. When I was playing the original Doom on my uncle's PC.
Amazing.
Yeah, I gave myself nightmares for years. That was a terrible idea. But yeah, no, video games have been an intrinsic part of my life since effectively day one. My earliest memory is unwrapping like my PlayStation under the tree for my 3rd Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
And then VTubing. Oh god, we're going into a bit of a life story here. So I've actually been.
That's the whole point of the stream.
I've technically been doing content creation of one form or another since 2011.
Wow.
Because I started watching Let's Players in like 2009. And got really into that, and then decided I wanted to do that. So I started making Let's Plays. And I did that for 3 years, I think. I got about 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, and one of my videos hit over 1 million views.
That's a lot back then.
Yeah. Still don't really understand why. But that's just how it goes. And then I got super burnt out, and I started writing instead, and I started writing fanfiction. And I did that for, I want to say, 2-ish years. Then took a little bit of a break, and then COVID hit, and VTubers exploded into the scene. And I started compulsively watching HoloLive clips and streams. Then, obviously, HoloLive English came out, and it got even bigger, and it was right around end of 2020 then. I kind of decided, well, it was actually a bunch of me and my friends decided we were going to try and apply, hilariously in hindsight, to Niji Sanji. Yeah, no more needs to be said.
Yeah.
And in the end, of all of us, I think it was about 5 of us that all decided to do it. I was the only one that actually got to the point of making a video, like an audition for them, and sending it in. And obviously I knew at that point nothing was going to come of it. But I wanted to do that because the moment I'd done that, I said, right, now I'm going to start trying to do this indie. And I got in contact. I think I got in contact with my papa, Namiori, who some of you may follow on Twitter or any of the other platforms that he uses. And I was his first child as a VTuber, basically, which is hilarious considering I'm nearly a decade older than he is. And I did get to meet. I've actually met him in person now in Germany for Dokomi. I got to meet him there. That was very fun.
I love that.
It was great. It's a very kind of like core memory moment at the age of 31, which is just great. And then once the model was all put together, I got a rigger off Fiverr to put it all together, basically. And debuted in June of 2021. And the rest is fucking history.
Nice. So you're like pretty early in the VTuber timeline. Like you're not that like you're still in the kind of like the wave that happened during the pandemic, right? Like you've been streaming for a really long time.
I mean, I would say I'm like late, like very late tail end quote unquote VTuber boom. Like I think if I had debuted maybe 6 months, 8 months earlier, it would have been more of a wave to catch. Like if I'd been perhaps more committed, because I was still really afraid of like I knew what had happened to me after my Let's Playing, where I burnt out and just sort of gave up on it. And I for a long time really regretted that, and I thought like, man, what would life be like if I hadn't have given up back then, if I'd really kept with it, kind of thing. So I was scared of sort of getting myself into another position where that was going to happen again. And it looms over my head always, but I do have that experience at least to look back on and go, I can't give up, because it'll just be another, what if I hadn't kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so what I'm thinking, what I'm picking up from this, I think feel free to say like, no, that's a terrible idea. What I'm thinking might be fun to do is I'm kind of imagining like a little wavy line that kind of goes through all of the different ways that you express your special interest. Because I assume that video games is one of your special interests.
Possibly the special interest, I could say. Like of all the constants in my life, video games really has been it.
Okay, so I want to keep this page for just like a general introduction to what the zine is.
Okay.
So if we start here, what I'm thinking is maybe we have one page that's like, what is a special interest?
Yep.
And I think that is the kind of page where maybe everybody can contribute something.
That's yep, agreed.
And then I'm thinking maybe here we have something about like how things kind of like how it follows a non-linear direction. You can express the same special interest in many ways. How do those sound as a start?
That sounds like a fantastic start to me.
Excellent. Okay, so what's the best way to visualize this? So I'm thinking.
That's very dangerous.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I know. I spin. Okay. I spin. No thoughts said empty. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking like maybe. Do you know what? I'm just gonna intuit it. Fuck it.
Go for it. Oh, hello, Mylin. Thank you very much for following. Welcome.
Let's go. Sorry for the swearing. Sorry for unsay so, everybody.
Oh God, no, that's me. I'm the one that should be apologizing for that. I'm so sorry.
To be fair, we have now established that when I'm on a collab with another British person, it brings out the worst in me. So.
Are you calling me a bad influence now?
I'm saying the Brits are at it again. Oh God. Okay. So I'm thinking like wiggly. I don't know why I'm feeling the wiggly, but this is just what I'm feeling. Wiggly.
Ooh. Oh, Tender VT, thank you very much for following. Welcome.
Welcome. Okay. Let's see.
Even worse, Sai is calling you
So,
British. Look, at least she's escaped. She's managed to get out of this
it's true.
shithole.
It's true. Okay. I'm sorry, I need to do it. So, maybe so we've said videos.
Oh, Flatulence Incarnate, thank you very much for following. Welcome. That's an incredible username.
Streaming. It is such a good username, isn't it? 3D modeling. Is there another way that you express fanfic? That's what you said, right?
Yeah, I did fanfic.
Fanfic.
I wrote 250,000 words about my favorite video game franchise.
Wow.
And I've been 3 chapters away from finishing the 3rd book in a trilogy for the last 5 years.
Wow. You should finish it.
Do you know what's really fucked up is I started doing towards the start of my VTubing. I actually look. Let's go back even a little further. My first long marathon stream, I started reading my first fanfic on stream and ended up doing the whole thing streamed. There is a highlight archive of the whole thing of me reading it. And then a short time later, I started doing co-working streams to try and finish the final book. And pretty much around the same time that happened, I started getting into 3D modeling, and that completely took over all of my co-working streams.
that took over the time. Oh, I feel that so much. Do you ever have this problem where like there's too many things that are interesting?
Yes.
And you want to do all of them. You want to try all of them, but there is just not enough time.
And then you end up sitting and like your eyes are bouncing constantly between the choosing to do the different things, and none of them end up happening.
Yep. It's like there's too many choices, and you just sit there and you stare at the wall and contemplate your lack of choices.
Yeah, it's like you're being given a restaurant menu with too many things on it that you want to eat, and it's like, well, I can't order all of it because I'll never finish any of it. But I can't decide which one I'm predicting will give me the most pleasurable experience of having a meal, and now I just don't end up ordering anything, and I'm hungry.
A succulent Chinese meal? Sorry.
Wait, is that a reference to something?
Yeah. Do you not know the meme?
Apparently not.
You don't know the meme? Oh my god, it's my favorite meme ever. Okay, so it's this guy. He's like getting arrested. He's Australian, so obviously that makes it like even funnier.
Of course.
And he's getting arrested, and he's like, "What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
No, I've
seen democracy manifest."
No, okay. Now that you've said that, I explicitly remember seeing that now.
It's my favorite meme ever. I'm obsessed with it. And the other day, I learned that I can do it in like a kind of approximate voice of Lumpy Space Princess, and I can do the meme in the Lumpy Space Princess voice.
Who the fuck is Lumpy Space Princess?
Oh, from Adventure Time.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen any Adventure Time?
No, but I know of it. And I know, obviously, that's where your character model, like, art style is inspired.
Have you seen the Adventure Time character that's, like, basically like a purple cloud with arms?
Maybe?
Okay, well, that's Lumpy Space Princess.
Hang on, let me Google. Lumpy Space Princess.
Sorry, I have a real problem with this.
What?
Spinny thing.
Oh, that's fine. That's right there to spin. Also, I've just realised, the footage that you're sending me through the Twitch link thing for my display is upside. It's like the other way around. So your arms are on my stream. They can see your arms coming from the top, but on your stream they're coming from the bottom.
If you go into OBS and you flip the source horizontally and also vertically, it will be the right way up.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you that.
That's fine. Wait, how do I...
My bad.
How do I flip? Can I flip? Oh, here we go. Transform...
Hi, Subtle Bind. Thank you for the lab safety ratio check-in. I hope you're good.
Flip vertical. Yay! There we go. Now we match. Ah, Cog's right. Yippee! Thank you very much for following as well. Why did I get? I didn't get a ding-a-ling for that, but thank you very much.
Ding-a-ling.
Bring.
That's a good stim. Ding-a-ling is a good stim.
It is.
Ding-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling.
Okay. So this. So we've got line. Can you even see this actually?
I can just about, but it is very faint for me. But I don't. That could be just a camera.
That's okay. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna go over it with pen. How do you want to do this? Do you want to do this bit like free form, or do you want to plan out what you want to say?
I want to say freeform would be more in spirit of this whole shindig.
I think so too, because it's very in line with the fact that I didn't plan anything.
What is a plan? Okay. Does it taste nice?
What is plan? I make up as I go along. Okay, so my thinking is maybe we can have maybe some text that goes along that's like special interests manifest themselves in many different ways or something. Oh, that means I have to write. Okay, hang on. Oh dear.
Well, now you've given yourself some really awkward angles to go at it.
Okay, it's fine. We'll make this work.
I believe in the me that believes in you.
Thank you. Okay. Special interests manifest through many different formats.
Damn right
that
they
all
do.
tie together.
They are all born from different things and yet can also become those other things as well. It's a big Ouroboros of being a fucking nerd.
Wait, I'm stealing that. This is going in here. How do you spell that? How do you spell?
Ouroboros. I think that's how you spell it. I could be wrong. Hold on.
Where have you written it? Oh.
In chat. Yeah, I was right. Oh no, I'm not. No, there's no
What's
U.
wrong?
There's no U at the end. It's all O's. It's
oh, there's no U's.
What? That like that. The U at the end was wrong.
Okay, I understand. Okay, it's a big Ouroboros of being a freaking nerd.
Yep. A cycle of self-consumption of being enthusiastic about media is the polite way of saying it.
This is going in a fancy quote box, I think.
All those sounds like a Cheerios
okay.
tagline. Oh, fuck it. I love Cheerios. Wait, what is your favorite cereal? That's a really important question.
Me?
Yeah.
It's my response is going to be controversial.
I
don't really eat cereal.
Oh, okay. That is pretty controversial. Fair.
But when I do, I have.
Now we need a side edit.
Options.
We need a side edit of the most interesting man in the room meme. I don't always eat cereal, but when I do.
I don't always eat cereal, but when I do, it's M&S cereal. Oh no. I'll have you know, yes. I'm a very basic like little girl. Okay, I'm a little girly. But so I don't really have cereal. But if I do, my top three are like in no particular order: Weetabix with sugar on them.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, one of my friends has a controversial opinion. How do you feel about microwaved Weetabix?
Not for me personally, but I get it. Like it's not like an offensive concept to me.
It's an offensive concept to me. I hate the concept.
You don't like hot cereal?
I like porridge.
I was going to say, is that not just porridge?
Yeah. Why would I... It's just specifically the microwaving it. It, like, upsets me for some reason. It feels very American.
You're not wrong there, I suppose.
Yeah. But yeah, my top choices are Weetabix, standard, sugar on them. Mini Weetabix, the chocolate ones.
I mean, fair, yeah.
And do you know they're like the chocolate pillows, the ones that are like hard shell and then inside is like a kind of Nutella?
Oh, like Crave.
Yes, but I can't have proper Crave.
Well, no,
I have to have knockoff ones.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's that. Yeah,
those are my favorites.
My favorite cereal is Grape Nuts.
What is a grape nut?
It's like very small, extremely crunchy little wheaty pieces.
Why have I never heard of this before?
Probably because it's like old person cereal.
I see. No, to be fair, it's probably because I don't really eat cereal, actually.
Well, also, yes, there is like, that. You have a bias against wheaty.
I'm the type of person that I eat muesli more than I eat cereal. What's that say about me?
I know, I like muesli. I could destroy one of those kilo bags of Alpen in like a few days.
It's so good. I like granola as well, to be fair. I think I might have a slight preference for granola because like I'm not like sensitive to textures in an oversensitive way. I'm sensitive to textures in an undersensitive way. And like crunchy is the only texture that gives me satisfaction.
I mean, it's a good texture. What can I say?
It is a good texture. It is. But like I like crunchy and then I like bean dip smooth. Together, good sensory experience. Ye old wheaty crackers of yonder years.
Really old American cereal was the first alongside cornflakes. Wait, what? Was Grape Nuts an American cereal? Cereal was
Grape Nuts.
It was the
I'm sorry, Grape Nuts just sounds really cursed. Why did they call it that?
There's probably a reason.
Whatever the reason is, I don't like it.
Developed by C.W. Post, former patient and later competitor of Kellogg's.
I see.
So a dude, the guy who basically invented modern cereal, one of his patients went, fuck you, and made his own cereal company.
Wow. That's fair. I respect that, to be fair.
There are two versions of the grape nut name origin. One is that Post thought what he referred to as grape sugar, glucose, was created when the product was baked. Since the product has a nutty flavour, he combined the two into grape nuts. The second version is that the product simply resembles grape seeds, or grape nuts. Oh my god, the COVID-19 pandemic killed grape nuts. For 2 years.
What?
But when the pandemic hit, they were temporarily discontinued.
I see. I was going to say that's a bit random, but actually, if their primary audience was older people, that isn't random. That actually kind of makes sense.
God.
Oh, that's a bit grim.
Was it logistics? Hold on.
Oh yeah, it could have been logistics. Oh, I do like cinnamon flavored cereal as well, Snow Hive. I do quite like Cinnamon Crunch or whatever they're called. Spinny thing.
The Great Grape Nut Shortage of 2021.
This is the most autistic tangent ever.
I'm so sorry. I'm on a postconsumerbrand.com news thread now.
Yeah, it's very on topic, exactly.
there was me thinking like, oh, we're gonna get sidetracked by Uma Musume. No, it's fucking serial history.
It's grape nuts. Like, I need to add a little post-it note. Like, I need to have a post-it note added into each one that like notes down the weird topics that we went on.
That's not
I don't have any post-it notes though.
I can hang on. I can do like a TXT file and then send it to you.
I've just written grape nuts on it.
Don't let the less context, the better.
Yeah. You know what I can do? So right now this is all in pencil, and what I'm going to do is go over it in pen at some point, and like, you know, well, we can start going over it now. But what I can do is I can find, like, I can print out stuff and put it, like, paste it in as a collage type of thing. And what I will do is I will print out grape nuts and I will just stick it onto the page. And then, like, if we're talking about special interests and go off on a random topic, I'll print out a picture that represents it and stick it to the page. And everyone that's reading it that hasn't seen the stream will be extremely confused. But it's a nice little in-joke for everyone else.
Yeah, and honestly, the more confused people, the better, as I'm concerned.
Yeah, exactly. The stream might be a better depiction of the autistic experience than the scene.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a mood. The people yearn for the grape nuts.
They do.
As a child, I yearned for the grape nuts.
I did. That's the fucked up part. It was my favorite cereal and remains my favorite cereal. And part of it is because it sounds mental.
The name is so funny.
Like, you go to someone like, yeah, I want a bowl of grape nuts, please. And they just look at you like you've insulted their mother.
I will please request one singular grape nut.
That's not a lot of nut, to be honest.
No, but imagine if you went to like one of those like fancy hipster cafes in London where they sell cereal, and you go in and you're like, "Hello, please may I have a bowl of grape nuts?"
They'd probably like actually kick you out of the establishment because you'd be like branded as a consumer or something because it's a commercial brand.
You're banned for life.
Literally never heard of grape nuts until today. I'm so glad I can educate the people.
We were spreading the good word of grape nut.
Damn right.
Okay. Zine, actually. So, yeah, we've got the line. We've got special interests manifest through many different formats that tie together. It's a big Ouroboros of being a friggin' nerd, except I've written the actual word that you used. Grape nuts. Very important. Would you like to expand on the way that your special interest being video games fits into each of these categories? So there's videos, 3D modeling, streaming, fanfic.
So the watching videos part came from a very, very old friend of mine from school who sent me the first Minecraft Let's Play that C-Nanas did. Back in
my lord, that is a throwback.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is C-Nanas.
Yes! Yes! Okay! We're so back! Oh, okay, that was a moment. But yes, C-Nanas was the first Let's Player that I ever watched. And his Minecraft Let's Play was the first one that I watched as well, because a friend sent it to me. So I can largely blame a lot of my kind of like modern life trend, as it were, to one specific person and the video that they sent me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I got hooked on that, which also in turn got me into Minecraft, and I did play a fair bit of Minecraft, but not... I think I never got into the whole Minecraft YouTuber kind of pipeline for what... Despite that being the obvious starting point of a YouTuber playing Minecraft being where I began, I didn't get into that specific pipeline. And I don't know whether it's just because I didn't make Minecraft a sort of like core part of my personality, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, I more strayed into kind of like I mean, just going back to CNANA's, like, the videos he used to do where it's, like, Call of Duty gameplay in the background, but he was talking about other stuff over the top.
That was how I knew him.
Yeah, so that's kind of like, if you think about it, sort of the old school version of today's TikToks where they have Subway Surfer in the background whilst they read off Reddit threads.
Yes.
It's like that, but from 16 years ago. And then from there, it would be... Well, I mean, that's how I then got into doing Let's Playing myself. That's a pretty straightforward trend. From video games to fanfiction, that is mostly a more direct thread of just... I played... do you know Armored Core, the From Software franchise?
No, I do not.
Okay, it's about big robots, basically. To really boil it down. And I played Armored Core 2 at a friend's house on his PS2 because I didn't own one at the time. And for whatever reason, I don't necessarily know why, but that specific franchise got lodged in my head. Kind of like how a piece of corn gets lodged in someone's tooth and you can't really get rid of it.
Like how a grape nut could get lodged in your tooth.
You know, I wasn't going to say that because I thought it was too on the nose, but there we go. You've really done it now. And yeah, that franchise got stuck in my head and became kind of the focal point for another particular special interest of mine, which is mecha, like big robots fighting, stuff like that. And I played the franchise for years and years and years, and I don't really know when or why, but I started... I know why. Oh, fuck, it goes... Oh, no, it spiderwebs into something else. I was obsessed with playing Metroid on the GameCube, on the Game Boy. And that was my first exposure to fanfiction, because I found Metroid fanfiction. But I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was at first. I didn't know the word fanfiction. I didn't know what I was looking for. I just kept trying to look up stories. I was like, Metroid stories on the internet kind of thing. You know, I was like 8 or 9. And we had dial-up internet, so I couldn't actually sit and read them online. My mum made me print them out to read. Because it was cheaper than...
That's kind of iconic.
Because it was cheaper than sitting on the broadband reading online.
Oh my lord.
And then, so from there I got into fanfiction, and then the two kind of interests of getting into fanfiction and my love for this Armored Core franchise collided when I discovered Armored Core fanfiction. And then it was kind of like a car crash of, oh god, what is my life? As I started going off and reading loads of fanfic. And then a particular fanfic stuck with me, and I really kind of wanted to not iterate off it, but it felt like fuel, like an inspiration that I wanted to use. So I kind of started taking little bits and twisting it, and then building it from other stuff that I thought of, taking stuff from this whole convoluted franchise of disconnected pieces and trying to arc weld it into a contiguous narrative. And I spent like, I want to say 2, maybe even nearly 3 years trying to write this fanfiction. And I wrote about 40,000 words, but it was really disjointed. There was no real, like, plot. It was really, really all over the place. And I started talking to an editor, and I was like, can you fix this? And the short of the long answer was, fuck no. But the framework was there. So what we did is we took it all the way back to the beginning, really trimmed it down, and then I used something that I found on the internet called the snowflake method, which for narrative planning, which is where you start with the absolute most limited details possible. You try and describe the entire story in 1 sentence, and then you fractal out from there and describe it in a paragraph, then fractal out again into 5 paragraphs, fractal out again, and then do a paragraph for each character and their main motivations, their traits, fractal out again, develop all of your like arcs for parts of the story and so on and so forth, until you start from that one sentence and end up with a complete narrative and all your characters are fleshed out and such like. I did that, and then in 9 months I wrote 115,000 words for this story.
Wow.
And then once I'd done that, later that same year, I took part in NaNoWriMo and wrote 46,000 words in a single month for that.
Wow.
Then I took a short break, started writing the third novel, and never finished it.
So, would you say that when you're doing creative hobbies like that, would you say that your inspiration kind of comes in bursts, or is it fairly consistent?
Oh no, it's so burst based. Yeah, it's like once the fire, the fuel is there, I have to use it before it's gone.
Yes.
Important question.
I have the same thing. I have days where I wake up and it's like, so to be honest, I found this mostly hard in like education and employment contexts, where like sometimes I wake up and it's like, today is not psychology day, you know, like it is not. I am not in the brain space to be doing the thing that I am paid to do. I am instead in VTubing brain, and I can't do anything about that. And I'm like, I sit there and I'm like, I have to force myself to do stuff that my brain just doesn't want me to do, and it like physically hurts. It like hurts to do it, but I have to do it.
It's like trying to...
and then as soon as I can stop doing that thing and move on to the thing that I want to be doing, that I have the fuel for, then I'm like, oh, I feel so much better, but I just have to do it. And like, I've had so many times, especially like recently, where I stay up until like 4 a.m. Like the other day when I last week when I made, or maybe the week before now, when I had the idea to make like the Marceline recolor, like the vampire recolor of my model, I was like, I need to do this right now. And I stayed up until 4 a.m. And if I hadn't have done it, like it either wouldn't have happened or I wouldn't have been able to sleep anyway.
Yeah, no, that sounds exactly right. I was thinking when you were saying about how like physically hurts, it's like trying to mesh two gears together with teeth that don't fit. You can force it, you can drive it, and something will happen, but it's never smooth, it's never effective, efficient. And then the moment you switch out that gear with the one that you want, the one that meshes, it goes lightning.
Yeah. Oh, I feel that.
Important question, was all the VTube Studio stuff still there when you started? What, like back in 2011? No, VTubing didn't exist back then. No, I wasn't even a face cam streamer, because I didn't have my face anywhere on the... I wasn't a streamer, for that matter. It was all pre-recorded. Streaming didn't kick off until right towards the end of my Let's Playing era, as it were. Sort of 2014 was when live streaming started becoming a thing.
How have things changed since you started VTubing in 2021?
As in, how have things changed since then to now? Or...
Yeah, like in terms of the technology and in terms of the community and the content that you see people doing.
Ooh. There's a lot of good and a lot of improvement and positive things that have come in the time between then and now. But it is impossible not to see quite a lot of very ugly stuff that's come out of it as well. And it's not anywhere, it's not anything like past the point of no return or like permanently damaged. It's just a case of, I feel like if there isn't some kind of reckoning almost, that we could get to that kind of point where the associations of VTubing gets like permanently altered.
Yeah, I mean, the association of VTubing at the minute is already, like, when people have an association, it's already like, for some reason people assume you do lewd content. At least that's my experience.
It's either it's like that. Particularly if you're a woman that VTubes, they automatically will assume that. If you're a man that VTubes, they either assume that you're like a useless loner with no friends, or you're like some kind of fascist chud. It's like one or the other now.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, and I have been, and also the whole like, oh, everyone's just like ugly and weird, and that's why you're a VTuber, which is the thing that's like the dominant narrative going around at the minute with all
That's like right now, that is
stuff.
that is currently a problem.
Yeah. I'll have you know that I'm incredibly average.
You were very
Most
lovely.
Most of us are, in fact. No. Average. Most people are average. It's a bell curve. Most people are in the middle of the bell curve. I am in the middle of the bell curve. But I'm nice, and that makes up for it. Never trust anybody that says that they're nice.
Look, I survived many hours in contact with you. I think we can say you're nice.
That's true. That's true. So, I've been writing things down as you were talking.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
I hope that's okay.
Of course.
So, what I've done is, I've got here, so there's like little circle, and then it's split down the middle, and the top is what you were doing. So here it says watching and creating videos, and underneath it's like, what I'm hearing sounds like one of the core motivations. So that is like sharing and enjoying what you love.
Yes.
There's fanfic and creating stories.
Yes.
Underneath that, I've put sometimes special interests meshed together, and then put it in brackets that it's mecha.
Yep.
We haven't got anything for VTubing or 3D modeling yet, but what I have been writing around is like the benefits of engaging in your special interest in this way. I've put inspiration, iterating off others' work, skill development and improvement, collaborating with others, motivation, dedication, because you've been going a long time. That is dedication.
Or mental illness. We can swing one way or the other.
And I wasn't sure how to phrase the thing about bursts of energy. Maybe we need to think about this, but I've just written down like bursts of energy, the gears have to mesh, and the fuel has to be there. Use it while it's there, sorry. Use the fuel while it's there.
I wouldn't know how to streamline that further than it already is.
Yeah.
Like that really is the sort of the crux of it, is that much like fire has its necessary things, creativity is a fire of its own kind. It has requirements and conditions that have to be in place for it to happen, and those conditions and requirements can be different for different people, and usually are, to be honest. So it's really, honestly, a lot of it is working out what you need to be able to create, and then going from there, rather than just sitting in front of a blank piece of paper and crying.
I'm gonna write that down too. That was good. Okay.
Almost like they VTube to hide how good they look. Honestly, that's kind of a point as well, is that, if you look at the experience, a lot of flesh tuber women, that's a fucking awful phrase, but that's how I'm gonna go with it. Online, like the life that they have to go through and the experiences they have, like, no fucking wonder you want to be an anime cartoon on the internet instead of a person, because someone's going to turn up on your doorstep with a crowbar kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like partially that, and then partially like there's so much pressure around image for women.
Yep.
And I mean, actually for men as well, to be fair, like this is I think it's something that was like more exclusively women in the past. Now it's like both, but maybe to varying degrees. But I think both, like, well, everybody, regardless of their gender, rather experiences a degree of image pressure. Now. So in some ways it's equalized, but I would say not in a good way.
I would still, I would personally still say men can get away with not being as meticulous about their appearance.
Yeah,
but
I think so. Whereas women are kind of women and I think women and queer people in general, actually. Oh wait, someone's donated. Wait, Saboteur, thank you so much for the 29 Donation! Thank you so much!
Yay!
For donating to autism! I will spin the spinny thing for you.
Spin.
Thank you so much.
Spin to win!
Spin to win. That you win nothing.
You win spinning. That's fine.
What was I going to say? Sorry, the donation has made me lose my train of thought. What was I saying?
Pressure.
God, this stream really is the autistic experience.
It was pressure, like a pressure on appearance, and I was saying how it's bad.
Yes.
It's bad for men, but you said women and queer people have it worse. That was the last thing you said before.
Yeah, maybe not necessarily worse. Because I think that men. This is me partially speaking as a social psychologist and partially source I made it up. From what I've seen, men seem to have more like status pressure. So it's more like if you're high status, you can maybe get away with paying less attention to your appearance. However, for women, high status actually means more pressure.
When you said someone like having high status not having to pay attention to their appearance, one person came to mind. I'm not going to say who, but one person definitely came to mind.
Was it a certain elongated creature?
That could be a way of talking about him, yes. Wait, no, it was. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was talking streamers, like specifically streamers.
Oh, you were thinking streamers. Oh, well, okay. Someone also does immediately come to mind. To be fair.
Yeah. But the elongated creature also is in his own right just that as well.
Yes, it's very, very true. I think there's about to be an ad on my stream.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
There's going to be an ad. I normally take the ad break as a break for a couple of minutes because I think it's good to stand up and to move around and stuff.
Movement. Oh my god.
Movement.
End the stream. We can't collab anymore.
I'm just okay. Bye. This is your stream now. It's all yours.
Yes. All mine.
I don't know how well it captured it, but I did actually physically get up and walk away.
Well, your model is kind of like a Madoka character whose soul gem went too far away and just deactivated.
Oh goodness. So let's do like three minutes of break real quick.
Yep.
And then I think this page naturally lends itself well to just being about creativity.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we do this instead.
And you'll just use like a portion of it for all the nonsense I'm saying, and then you can go back to it with other people that jump in and they can add to it. So it becomes like all of our fun things that we've said.
Exactly. I have a feeling that a big chunk of this scene might end up being about special interests and how it feels creativity, because it's also a big part of just like how I do have my creative process as well. But we can talk more about that when I come back, assuming that I don't forget. Which I may well do. Please don't make me have the turmeric drink.
Oh,
I don't want the turmeric drink. I'm not doing it. We had Pikmin song last time, so you get the Jingle Jam BRB, everybody. Okay, because we've just had a donation. Thank you so much, Avatar. Thank you. Yeah, ad time. See you in a couple of minutes.
Bye-bye. We will be back.
Hi.
We return.
Hello, everybody. We have indeed returned. Okay. So, no, I'm going to forget to come back. I would never forget to come back.
Sideary wandered
would.
into the woods and never returned.
And here we see the wild Sideray just wandering off, forgetting what she was doing, as happens on a semi-regular basis.
Singing the Pikmin song.
I do like singing the Pikmin song. Okay, so we've got our map happening. I was going to ask you about creativity.
Yes.
Creativity. What is creativity to you?
Awful phrasing, but putting yourself into something. And I mean that in the sense of, like, making something that has a part of you, like, a part of what makes you in it. Like, you have to, whether it be writing, video, like movies, or, you know, have directors, when people say, like, oh, you can tell that so-and-so directed this because, you know, it's got their signature touches to it. Like, that's a part of it. It's about being able to show someone something and they see you in it. Like, they see that it's clear you made it.
Okay.
What if instead of Attenborough voiceovers we had Lumpy Space Princess voiceovers? Well, I don't know what that would sound like.
And here we have... I always end up having like a slight weirdly Irish accent whenever I do this voice, by the way. My voice is a bit short after the 7 hours of Uma Musume. I'm not gonna lie. So that probably didn't sound great. But here we have the totally amazing humpback whale, and it is swimming, and it is going to its mating grounds.
It's like
that hurt my voice so much.
That felt more like you've given Attenborough like a country fry California girl voice.
Exactly what Lumpy Space Princess has.
I'm just trying to imagine David Attenborough saying "totally amazing" now.
I can't do a David Attenborough voice. That's far below my register.
And here we have the totally amazing humpback whale. That was not David Attenborough, but it was something.
It was something. It was good enough. I like how we both said, "And here we have."
That's just the David Attenborough start to a sentence.
It is. That is the David Attenborough sentence. That is how you have to start every David Attenborough sentence.
Exactly. If you're doing a David Attenborough impression, you always start with "and here we have."
Exactly.
Do we know why David Attenborough got the job of doing these narrations? I want to say because he's got the voice for it, but there's going to be some obscure, esoteric reason why he does them.
I assumed it was because he was posh and had connections.
Yeah, pretty much. That would be kind of my assumption, is he does have a good voice for it, but he knew people. Like, his brother did stuff as well, didn't he?
I have no idea. I don't know who people are.
Oh my god, what the fuck are people?
What is a person?
Imagine.
You heard it here, folks. Autism. What is a person?
Yeah, Richard Attenborough was an actor. He was the spared no expense guy from Jurassic Park.
I see. I've learned something today.
Oh,
I've learned many things today, actually, including the fact that grape nuts exist. Speaking of which, creativity is David Attenborough.
he was the producer and they couldn't afford to hire someone to do it. Okay, you know what? That's far more mundane but equally amazing.
I feel like that's like how I started VTubing by accident.
Fair, honestly.
Hey, so yeah, creativity is putting part of yourself into something. Someone sees you when they see the creation.
Yes.
It's clear that you made it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna change this because this is a bit. Someone sees you when they see the creation. I'll fix this later. Famous last words from an autistic person.
Foreshadowing is a narrative structure.
Oh no. I actually will finish this. We will finish this. I'm determined. So basically what I want is for us to have a kind of like rough draft. We can go over it in pen, like, because I understand that it's actually quite difficult to see anything.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily important for me to see, or I suppose, I mean, with the words.
It's quite important. You are in fact a co-author of this scene. So I'm gonna stop being cringe. I'm just gonna like go for pen, and then we'll say this is the rough draft, and I will use my role as creative director to then go away and make a second version that looks nicer. I think this is sensible. Do you agree?
I think if you've got...
That was a loaded question because the answer is yes.
As my mother liked to say when I was told that I needed to go to church, it is a involuntary voluntary process.
Yes, you're being voluntold.
Yes, exactly. Why do we have to go to church on Christmas Day? Because we should. Well, you said that I could not go. Well, I said that, but you're still going.
Every church experience ever. Okay. Is this more readable? Yes.
Well, yes.
Excellent. A lot more readable. Big yes. Okay. Tell me more about VTubing. How did you end up? What do you use VTubing for? Maybe this is a good way. Maybe this is a good way to phrase the question. Like, what kind of creative benefits do you get out of VTubing?
I would say personally, I am a bad example of that because I don't think I use VTubing in nearly as creative a manner as several other creators do. Like some of the stuff some of them do is just out of this world, and that in itself is a form of creativity. Mine really was just a case of I wanted to get back into making videos again about, you know, video games. But it had been so long since I'd done it, and it kind of felt old hat by that point. And VTubing was like the new fun way of doing it, because I'd also entirely basically missed the original streaming boom, as it were, of the mid 2010s. When live streaming largely outstripped and overtook traditional, I say traditional air quotes, let's play content as the sort of primary video consumption method, as it were.
Yeah.
And I just found it also tied into the fact that it was almost like perfectly fitting in the years between when I stopped making videos and started VTubing. I got into anime. So whilst I'd say the peak of my interest in anime was like 2016, 2017, where I was watching like 40 shows per season, and then in expected fashion completely burnt the fuck out. I still had like residual interest in Japanese media and stuff like that, even if I wasn't consuming it at nearly the same rate. So VTubing was like another way of kind of blending those two things together. Of like my interest in making videos, in video games, and anime, like being slammed together in a fucking nerdy particle accelerator. Sort of like special interest Hadron Collider.
I love that.
And then
special interest Hadron Collider. That's so good.
And yeah, I mean, it's like sort of on the topic that we touched on earlier about like appearance and stuff. Is I'm not super confident about my appearance, and having VTubing as a buffer for that to be able to sort of project a more, I don't want to say idealized version of myself, but just like a version of myself I'm happy to represent, I guess. And using it like that. So it's not so much a case of I don't want to be seen, it's just more comfortable, I guess.
I want to be perceived under my terms.
Yeah. Because like I have posted my face, you know, in places. I don't necessarily make a huge habit out of it, but I also I have the privilege of being a cisgender white man on the internet. Like I can get away with it for the most part without any real repercussions.
Yeah. I'm thinking. I feel like there is I feel like this is important, and I feel like it's a it's a way. Yeah, it's a way of expressing your special interests in a way that meets your needs.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Don't have to deal with the whole getting presentable before each stream. Honestly, the amount of prep work just for the whole streaming part of doing streams, if I had to like effectively get dressed up for every single time I'd do it, fuck, I'd have given up years ago. Like, Christ.
That's such a mood. If I was on camera, I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like the amount of times I would cancel stream because I'm like, I'm too tired today, and it shows.
Yeah.
Whereas like if it's just my voice, I can kind of direct my attention into my voice being interesting, and I don't need to think about my face also being interesting, because this doesn't. I'm like gesturing at my face. This doesn't happen automatically. I have to think about it.
There are some IRL streamers that have kind of almost done that in a similar way though, where like you'll see like streamers that have like a green screen that shows a tiny room behind them, and then they lift up the green screen and it's a shit show behind there.
That's so funny. My room is actually, I mean, at the minute it's a bit of a mess because I've got hand cam stream stuff everywhere, including, you know, the Labubu.
That's the primary source of chaos here.
I don't think it's too... Wait, actually, you know what? I said I would do this earlier. I will actually do this now. I will send you a photo and you can tell me how cooked I am.
Okay, hang on. If you're sending me a photo, I'll send you a photo, and I think I'm more cooked than you are.
Okay. If you see something that's got my official government name on it, just ignore it.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Rate my setup.
Rate mine.
I think you win the autism coding. Just purely on the basis of like that excellent collection on your bookshelf. Like that.
Thank you.
Wait, is that ketchup?
Where? Oh yes, I have my own bottle of ketchup on my desk for when required.
I have so many questions. Oh, you have such a sick monitor setup.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got 3 monitors hooked up to the gaming PC, and then the second PC inside the PC has its own monitor as well. That's where the stream is.
I see. What do you think of mine?
Hang on, I need to move things out of the way so I can see.
Don't show it.
I'm not showing it. I'm not showing it.
Okay. You have like 4 monitors. How do you need to move stuff out of the way so you can see it, huh?
Look, let's not start asking questions, all right? Hang on. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, the pancakes. Yeah. What the heck?
Oh yeah, the pancake.
Oh, you got a little stream deck as well.
I do. It's still got my old model on it though.
Oh.
Like not even this model. It's got my Vroid model on it.
Is that
it's still coded to my Vroid toggles.
What is the blue plushy thing I can see like squished under some boxes?
Which one?
It's like staring at the camera in the corner.
Oh, the one with the happy face.
I can't see all I can see is the 2 beady eyes.
There's 2 plushies. There's a shark that's like just a giant mouth, basically.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. No, it wasn't the shark. It was the one under it.
Oh yeah, no, that's my boss.
Oh, okay.
That's Vedal. That's my.
Well, it's Vedal Turtle. Oh, yeah. Okay.
He hasn't employed me yet.
Well, hopefully.
I'm still waiting for the job offer.
I'm not sure if that's also a stack of post-it notes or something else next to your keyboard. I genuinely can't tell what that is.
I think that's the stack of zines that I was showing earlier.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the stuff on your desk, whilst it looks like a little scattered, everything has a purpose there. A lot of the stuff on my desk does not have a purpose here. I have a spoon, a bread knife, pills, plushies, ketchup.
I do have some random stuff. Thank you for not questioning hazards due to comets and asteroids.
Wait, I can't even see that in the photo.
It's like it's underneath my desk. Has like a shelf on it. It's underneath the shelf.
Oh, I see. Yep. Okay, I can see the corner of the book. I couldn't read the title from there. And then there's what is in the red like plastic packet under the monitors?
That's the gingerbread house that I intend to make or build at some point.
Yep. Okay, I remember now. Yep.
And then underneath Vedal, what's underneath Vedal? I don't even know.
It looks like a book, maybe, or a box of some kind.
Also, underneath Vedal is this.
Oh, is that yeah? It's an external hard cage. Amazing.
Yeah. I haven't used it. I think it's not mine.
Oh wait, whose is it?
It was Hosmod's, but I don't know if he's used it. Let me open it. Live unboxing. Live unboxing. Okay. Oh wait, I don't know if I can open this with my gloves. Actually, it's not even been opened. Holy it's still in the It's literally still in the film. Can you see that? It's still in the film.
Incredible.
Wow. I don't know why I would need this. I already have a NAS.
So now you can NAS in your NAS, I guess?
Yes.
You could call it Little NAS. Portal.
He is observing.
I feel perceived. Oh God. Spare me. Please. Oh no. Oh God, the darkness.
Why has he got like the little anime shadow above his nose?
It's the fur. It's where the felt has been like nudged.
He will observe.
Oh God. It's like the foreman on the work site.
Yeah. He must observe the work being done, otherwise no work will be done.
Oh, wait, we're doing. Don't slag us off just yet. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, look, we've got a title and stuff.
Yeah.
No, there is actually stuff in here. I just haven't gone over it yet.
I have a 2 terabyte
Sharing.
SSD from 2 years ago that I just never installed and is sitting. What the fuck? Put it in! Jesus! I think I've got. Wait, hang on. How many. Where's all my storage? Where are my files?
I have done this wrong.
I have a 1 terabyte C drive, an 8 terabyte D drive, a 4 terabyte E drive, 4 terabyte F drive, 2 terabyte I drive. So that's 1, 9, 13, 17? 19. I have 19 terabytes of total storage.
Amount. Sorry, I'm taking my meds.
Oh, that's smart. Don't do it. You told me not to remind you to do it on camera.
Yes, because it's got my full government name on it.
Ms. Sai.Dere.
I remembered because I asked you to remind me. That meant that I remembered.
So that's funny how that works sometimes.
Yeah, right? Yes, it is me. Saya Daily.
That's an interesting pronunciation. What is that? French?
Yes. Wait, no. How dare you?
Yeah, what? I don't know. You're in your position right now. What's worse, being British or French?
Ooh. Maybe neither.
Yeah, honestly, the initial it's just the reaction anyone needs.
Okay, my controversial opinion.
Go on.
Is that London is significantly better than Paris.
I can't necessarily say one way or the other because I've never been to Paris, but I have been to London quite a few times now, and I do like going to London.
That's fair. I quite like London, but also on top of this, so my feeling is this: I've also not really been to Paris very much. I went once. Well, I went a few times when I was younger, but I wasn't sentient, so they don't count. And then I went once as an adult. And the time that I was an adult, I felt like everything was just like a fancy facade. So like you'd go down a road, it would be all fancy buildings, and you turn a corner and there's like tents and tents and tents of homeless people. So it felt very like, you know, we have a fancy exterior, but the reality is actually a bit rubbish, but we're trying to patch over it basically.
That description.
Whereas London is just very openly like it's rubbish here. We don't try.
I feel almost like that description could be applied to a lot of the bigger US cities as well. Of like,
probably,
you know, trying to
but I've never been to the US.
Well, yeah, I want to go next year. That's my plan, but we'll see.
I can't go. I got banned.
That's just incredible.
I've been banned. I got rejected my visa.
Your ideas are too dangerous.
I wish I was joking, but that's low-key not even far off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got so for VTubing, streaming, expressing interests in a way that meets your needs. 3D modeling. How does this all tie together?
I mean, it probably ties in more closely to the fanfic side of things because it kind of it's similar in a respect that it's very much I want to say it's a how do I explain this? I suppose the way I wanted to originally explain fanfiction, or at least writing in general, how I would try and explain to other people is I have a picture in my head that I want to show you. I'm using words to do that. That's basically what writing is. And 3D modeling is basically the same thing, but just a little more direct, because it is also a visual medium. And arguably, most art forms could be an extension of that, in that you have something in your head and you want to put it in other people's heads, but it has to go through a translator that is art.
Interesting.
What kind of 3D modeling, by the way? Blender, so hard surface modeling. But I'm self-taught and not very good at it. So, like, please go in with low expectations.
Translating an image or idea from your head to someone else's.
Yes.
That's what I've written down for that. Because
Yes.
I think that's a very cool way to phrase it.
I thought so too,
Okay.
and that's why I said
Good.
it.
I am glad that you said it, because it was good.
Yay! Let's get even more circular logic with it.
Yeah. Okay, motivation, dedication, skill development.
If someone asks nicely, I'll let you download data directly into my head. I wish I could do that. That'd be fucking fantastic.
That would make it very cool. Then I could have all of the information about grape nuts without having to go and read the Wikipedia page afterwards. But I will.
God, Wikipedia is just incredible. I fucking love Wikipedia. I understand, like,
It's so good.
Particularly when it comes to, like, the wiki format, it has done some damage in places where it's been kind of, like, taken over and commercialized to hell and back. But the original Wikipedia, at least, is just phenomenal.
My pen died.
Oh no.
It's so good. I wish that there was more examples of wholesome... Oh no, actually there's plenty of examples of like wholesome collaborative work like that on a large scale, but...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of sad the way that sometimes it gets misused, and the fact that like so many kids are told like, oh yeah, like it's bad because it's on the internet, and it's like, well, it's on the internet, but it's also crowdsourced, and a lot of the people that write Wikipedia pages are actually like experts in their field. So
yeah, and yeah. I get the whole like don't use Wikipedia as a source, because the idea is that Wikipedia has its information in sources, and you can find those sources, and if there aren't sources, 99 times out of 100 it will say this information is not like sourced correctly and should not be taken at face value.
Yeah. But it's weird because like they would say, oh yeah, don't use Wikipedia, but a book encyclopedia is fine. That always annoyed me.
I think it's, well, at least a lot of, probably for our generation, it came down to the fact that those sources of information didn't necessarily exist when our teachers were being taught how to teach. And so perhaps they wouldn't necessarily have understood how to use them correctly. And so it was just easier for them to say, don't use it at all.
This is very true.
My favorite Wikipedia fact is that you can just download it in its entirety without pictures. Jesus, that's gonna be a lot of... Fuck, how big would that be? Even if it's just text, how big would that be? That'd be fucking ginormous.
It ain't just text though, is it? There's so many pictures on it.
No, that's
and
what
diagrams.
That's what they're saying.
You know how many SVG files are on Wikipedia?
No. They said without pictures, they meant.
Oh, without pictures. Oh.
128 gigabytes. Okay, but 128 gigabytes of pure text is mental.
It is quite a lot. Sorry, I've stood up because I'm trying to find, like, an eraser, and I don't have one. So I guess I suffer.
That was with pictures, forgot to specify. Really? Only 128 gigs for the entirety of Wikipedia with images. That doesn't seem right. Unless it's far more optimized than I originally gave it credit for.
I wish I was optimized.
I wish my 3D work was more optimized, because my mods always end up just being massive because I don't understand how to UV unwrap properly.
When I accidentally make a 7 gigabyte push onto the GitHub server.
You say that, but like I think my mods with one exception, are some of the largest for Nebulous, and that's mostly because I haven't done any UV optimization, so everything has its own specific set of textures, which means everything has like 5 images attached to it.
Look, if it works, it works.
Well, the problem is
That's what
it works on my machine, but when some poor sap with 8 gigabytes of RAM tries to load it, it fucking kills the game.
It kills the whole PC. It just sets on fire.
Not joking, it kind of does. Like, some people are like, yeah, I tried to load your mod and it had to hard reset my PC.
That's so funny. Oh no. I'm erasing so that you can actually read some of this properly.
Wow.
Wow.
They always told us in my uni
hello,
that you could use the
Karis. I
sources
just wanted to say hi to Karis.
Oh.
Karis does like really cool philosophy content as a VTuber.
Oh, okay.
10 out of 10, highly recommend.
Wow.
I can't do a shout out because I don't have my hands are here and they're not over there at the PC. I'm sorry.
Can I do a if I try and do the shout out command, will it work or will it not work?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let me try. Charis U Franor. Either I spelt it wrong or it didn't work.
I think Karis has, if I remember correctly, collabed with both Phi and Z from V Theorem.
I've heard V Theorem mentioned, but I didn't know who they were.
Yes. V Theorem is the group that I co-founded. It's a science communication VTuber group. I'm not part of it well, I'm kind of part of it. I'm like an affiliate member, I guess. It's complicated.
Fair enough.
So basically in academia, we have this concept of an emeritus professor, which is someone that's technically not part of the lab anymore, but they just won't go away. You know, like they just keep turning up. It's like, you're retired, go home, and they just keep sitting in the staff room. So that's basically what I am at V Theorem. I'm technically like not part of the group. I'm not committed to doing any of the group stuff, but I turn up to most of it still anyway.
You're the raccoon living under the floorboards.
Exactly. That perfectly characterizes what I am in not at all a derogatory way. Like David Brent in season 2 of The Office UK. I haven't seen The Office. Is that bad?
I haven't seen The Office either. I've not seen either the US or UK version.
No, me neither.
High five!
And also, hello, Zed Kettle. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. How much time have we got left? Not much time, actually.
8 minutes,
We haven't got much time left together.
Well, this will be our final moment, and then we will turn to Stardust.
We will all explode into supernovae.
Or
get ready, everyone.
We will turn into
the end is nigh.
That orange liquid from the end of Evangelion.
It all returns to nothing. It all comes tumbling down.
And tumbling down.
And tumbling down.
I want a spoken word jazz lounge version of that song.
Wait, that's amazing! Oh my lord, that is a thing that needs to happen!
Sign's largely the same shade of LCL.
It's true!
You are an LCL creature. Holy shit. Put her in a fucking robot.
Also, why did they give it is that the same name as they give to the bad bad cholesterol? Am I making that up? Is it HCl and LCL that's like good and bad cholesterol? Why did they call it that?
No, it's LDL, I think, is what you're thinking of. Low density
LDL,
lipoprotein.
Okay. And HDL. Okay, I see. Close enough. I never said that I was good at words. I never said that I was good at science.
She says, with shoving the PhD under the bed sheets.
Oh my god, my PhD certificate is so ugly. It looks like someone's made it in Word. I'm genuinely upset.
Maybe they did. Maybe it's made in like
Yeah,
clip art or something.
genuinely, it looks like it. It like I would show you it, but I feel like it might be a bit doxy to do that.
Well, yeah.
Like
at the very least,
it's
don't
got
do
like
that on stream.
it's got like a it's like got a border around it and everything, and then it's like writing. It looks like a well done for participating certificate.
My brain immediately went to the more you know meme, but for a PhD.
I do know something very, very specific and unhelpful. Like something happens on a plane and they're like, we need a doctor. And I'm like, that's me. And they're like, can you provide medical assistance? And I'm like, no, but I can tell you all about why people will conspiracy theorize about what happened on this plane when we land.
And then the smash cut to the plane landing and everyone getting off and talking interestingly as the body bag comes out after them.
Yeah. The audience gasps dramatically.
Did she eat the labubu? Not yet. That's the next stretch goal. Oh no! She's reaching for the labubu!
Yummy.
It's like when the cops say that he reached for a weapon. She reached for the labubu. Take her down.
Did you like my Grinch reach as well?
Yes. Although it was... I think I was slightly blocking it, unfortunately.
Oh, wait, I'll do it this way.
There we go.
That's how the Grinch does it, right? It's like the slow approach, grabbing around, and then quick. Can you tell that watching the Grinch was my Christmas related stim?
It was usually Die Hard for me with me and my mum.
That's so fair. That is a Christmas movie.
Mm.
No, I just find him very relatable when he's like, you know, dinner with myself. I can't miss that again.
I like there's the I can't remember if it's like a Vine or just a short video of like someone filming the Grinch in public as they walk past like a cosplayer or something, and they go, "Look, it's the Grinch! Merry Christmas!" and he just coughs on them and then walks off.
Oh, so good. That's so good. There's that one as well where it's like the Grinch at a yoga retreat, and he like as they're like, and now exhale. He's just like.
Okay, I've not seen that one, but yes.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's my favorite. It's like a second place after succulent Chinese meal. Like that's how much I like that one.
There's a collection of vines.
Is the Grinch autistic?
There's a collection of vines that's just like vines for reducing anxiety, and it's just all of the best vines that I can remember.
There's quite a few compilations on YouTube now that are like stims that you didn't know you had. And then when it plays the video, it's like, I do have that stim.
I do that.
Wow. Is the Grinch autistic? Is a very good question.
He's acoustic.
I did find him pretty relatable. I watched the Grinch at the yoga class and he is autistic and so am I and he needs a hug.
Amazing.
A hug, but like from a distance because no contact, please. Don't touch me. Yeah, on the spectrum, but only the green part. Exactly. A glomp and look. Lankery, why would you remind me that was a thing?
That's amazing.
Hello, a weird free bro. Hello. I've only just realised that your name is actually a pun on awkward and weird. Weird. Wow. I'm so slow. Welcome in. Okay, so we have 5 minutes left.
Only 5 minutes.
Is there anything that... Only 5 minutes. This is good progress, though, I think.
I think we've done bloody well, considering I was afraid it was going to turn into a 2-hour Uma Musume discussion.
I'm doing my best at reining in the conversation.
It shows.
Thank you. I'm trying to stay somewhat on topic. Creativity is a fire. This was a good thing that you said. That needs certain... What's this? Ooh-woo?
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 What?
Thank you so much for the £20 donation.
That's okay. I'm sorry it was only £20, but I wanted to donate.
No. Thank you so much. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Did you get the Jingle Jam games collection?
No.
Do you have the games in the Jingle Jam games collection? This is a 3-part question. Oh. Do you want them?
I don't know what they are yet.
Go and have a look and tell me if you want them.
Jingle Jam games.
Thank you so much. I do genuinely really, really appreciate it.
Of course.
And I really appreciate your time as well.
I appreciate the opportunity even to be offered to be here. So.
I mean, friends get first dibs. That's how I always say.
That's fair. Honestly, that makes sense. Looking at the selection on offer from the Jingle Jam, I will pass. But thank you very much for the offer.
Okay. Okay. So we got this far. This is pretty good. Where after we've wrapped up here, we're gonna have a 10-minute break. And then Bobo will be here.
Yes.
Bobo. Very exciting.
Bobo.
Bobo's been like my mod for a really long time now. And I don't know if anyone actually knows what he sounds like. Because he does also stream, but mostly he does shorts. And I think he does post them. So hopefully people do know what he sounds like. But I don't think anyone would have seen one of his streams, potentially. I am perceived. You are very perceived. You're so perceived. I'm perceiving you right now. You're about to be even more perceived.
Oh, God. That's threatening.
Yes. You're perceived by the Labubu as well. Maximilian, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Would you like to plug yourself? Tell me your plug. Tell me your plug.
Wow, not on stream. That's so personal. Wow. Where are my links? I posted links somewhere. Where have they gone?
You have like an auto thing that will post it into your chat, because if you post it into my chat, it will get deleted.
Oh, that's a good point. Bloody hell. Where have I gone? I've lost all of my windows.
All will be revealed in time. And that is...
Jesus Christ. I'm... What? Oh, that's why I couldn't find Discord. It was a zoomed-in image of your fucking desktop. Oh, scrolling. Here we go. I found it. All my things. Posting my things.
Yes, post your things.
Things posted.
There you go, there's all the things.
That's all of me. I am generally streaming at, unfortunately, pretty much the same time as Sai. So, like, if you've got to pick between the two of us, go with her.
No.
Yes.
Maybe on science days, but the rest of the time, you're I'm not good at video games.
That's right. I'll get you onto a collab and we can do some gaming.
Yeah, gaming.
Video games.
Video games.
It even says video games on the screen right there. How about that?
Yeah, right here. Gamers.
Damn right. gamers derogatory.
Would you like me to spin the spinny thing one more time?
I will take one
in
spin.
Your name, in your honor.
One spin for the road, thank you.
I'll try and make it a good one. Spinny thing.
There we go. Glorious. Absolutely wonderful. Well, thank you very much. I will be back for anyone that cares. I will be back tomorrow, next week, at 7 PM standard streaming time, and I will be playing Dawn of War, which is what I was meant to be playing yesterday until I got, like, catastrophically sidetracked by your Uma Musume stream.
I'm sorry.
It was very self-inflicted. I knew it was going to happen. It was like watching a car crash in slow motion. It was like, well, it's gonna happen.
We've accepted fate at this point.
It really was that. But yes, I will now let you take your break because I know you need to have a bit of time to unwind before the next guest. But thank you also, everyone in her chat. You've been very welcoming and lovely. Please do keep taking care of Sai. She is very special and lovely, and I'm very grateful that I got to be here.
I am a creature.
You are, yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
No worries.
I genuinely really appreciate your time
and
your contributions to this. And I will, of course, send you one. You will get as many copies as you desire.
Yay!
I just need to know your postal address, but don't tell me that on stream.
I live in the Hebrides Mountains. Hebrides nuts! Woo!